Wolves with a 2-0 victory over West Ham. West Ham are in real trouble. Did not look that good at all. Meanwhile, for Wolves, put some level on points now with Manchester United in 5th place. Stevie, they're looking good, aren't they?
I'll tell you what, they've got some weapons. I mean, they've got a bit of everything. You know, you've got Traore. I was going to say you're not quite sure what you're going to get, but actually these days you are. You're going to get a guy who's going to go past defenders and create havoc. You've got a goal scorer in Jimenez. You've got people like Neves. You've got Moutinho in the middle of the park, the old head. You know, just pushing everybody around. And of course, Neto, what a fantastic goal he scored today. And they're pretty solid at the back as well. So, listen, if there's one thing you know when you play against Wolves, you know exactly what you're up against, because they're as consistent as anybody in the Premier League.
You know my next question now then, Jules. Who's more likely to catch Chelsea, United or Wolves?
That's a great question, Dan. And I mean, I think Wolves have so much momentum as well. If you remember, they also went just before the break away at Spurs and won that game 3-2, coming back into the game. The coaching that Nuno made today again by bringing on Adama and Neto, again winning coaching, and that's fantastic, and that's such a big asset to have if you're a Premier League club with a manager like that, is that his choices are working out. And I think if I were United right now, although they have momentum on their own because they haven't lost for 12 games now, and they played well when Pogba came on last night, but I think Wolves are a serious, very serious contender for that 5th place. And if you were Chelsea, you don't want to drop many points either, because Wolves are going to come for you, and they've got pretty good run of fixture as well, and they could be very interesting between now and the end of the season. Well, I kind of did, didn't I? I said, oh, you want me to say one or the other, Wolves or United? I would still go for United, but
do you agree,
just
Frank?
about.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I think what they showed Manchester United the last game, they kept the spirit they had just before the pandemic. And on top of it, Pogba is back. I think he was good for 30 minutes. If they keep the same concentration and the way they want to play, they're going to be hard to follow for Wolverhampton. Even if Wolverhampton have fantastic players that I really discovered this season, Traore, I love him because he has the shirt inside the short. Reminds me my old time. But I mean, the power that he gets, that he got when he came in. When I see Bolly at the back, the French defender was fantastic. Doherty on the right side with Traore on the second half. There is something special. Joao Moutinho was a ghost in Monaco, is back as a real leader and a fantastic player in the midfield zone. So they have players to really fight against Manchester United and even Chelsea. So it's going to be very interesting until the end of the season.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. More of these 3, by the way, are over on Extra Time. You can check that out over on our YouTube channel.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.